Good afternoon. Thinking about an entrepreneur, I've always had a natural want and a passion for the environment and wanting to create a more eco-friendly space to live in. The thought of being an eco-entrepreneur would really be a dream come true, even though it would be only a small contribution in the beginning to what we need to do in order for us to become sustainable as a planet. Doing green business is today making a small change, but if we could all start doing more green business, we'll all be making a very positive difference with the planet, with the change that needs to take place on the planet. My confetti idea came from wondering if I could make confetti from better materials which would not be damaging to the earth as most confetti is. For example, plastic. Confetti made from natural resources reduces the waste in SA by utilizing resources efficiently that are usually being discarded. I could either reuse the confetti afterwards if it had been preserved, or if it is fresh confetti, I could put it back into the soil or make compost out of it. It would be made and packaged from hemp baskets which are woven. Thus I am using a packaging which is reusable and it is a natural material. My business reduces dependence on fossil fuel energy sources because it is taking us back to making use of the natural things that were given to us and not relying on big power stations that are threatening us with global warming. Thus, my business emphasizes the need to go back to a natural way of living, farming and producing our own food, and creating a lifestyle of sharing. My confetti is uniquely made and the preserving process is done with salt or in the sun. My confetti business is supporting local farms as I will be using their leftover fruit, which they will usually be thrown away, and they are benefiting and so am I. I'm also trying to get access to the fruit farms, to the fruit companies which produce fruit in Cape Town, fruit juice, and therefore my materials and suppliers are local. My business is saving water as I do not use water in my manufacturing process at all. Therefore, I am not adding any threat to water conservation. My business reduces all types of pollution because it is a product which is organic and it can be made in different ways. And this makes it versatile without damaging the environment. I have avoided using any chemicals which could be harmful to people and nature. My business is striving to conserve plant, people and animal habitats, which I am recycling organic waste and at the same time going to put it back into the ground. Most confetti is made out of plastic. 10% of the plastic that we produce every year goes into our oceans. And because of this, over the last 40 years, 76% of our marine life has become extinct. The confetti that I'm making is innovative because I'm creating something that is already intrinsically bound to nature. I'm emphasizing the importance of products which are natural as well as beautiful, and my competitors have not yet amplified the importance of creating confetti which is organic. When dried properly, citrus zest can last up until 1 year. This is a very sustainable product. The citrus peels decompose much easier as they are smaller pieces. My carbon footprint is a lot smaller than many of my competitors. As for confetti made of bubbles, for example, there are many chemicals that go into this process and which have further implications on the earth. Another example is streamers. The colorants that make these streamers are also full of chemicals. Let's do green business and make sustainability mandatory in everything that we do. 31.2 million tons of citrus fruits are processed globally, and of this, 15.5 million tons is citrus peel waste. Researchers propose over 31 million tons of citrus fruits are produced globally each year. Brazil and the United States alone produce 38% of the world's oranges. The peels that are wasted after juicing, which account for 50% of the orange, are usually eliminated by burning, which produces carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. are dumping into landfills where the oil from rotting peels percolates into the soil, harming plant life. In some cases, juicing plants both dry and detoxify their peels, so they can be used in cattle feed, but even this process can be time-consuming and costly. I've come up with a way to reduce orange peel waste, citrus peel waste, and other kind of